Hello everyone, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to every single one of you here tonight. Welcome to the Christmas special of VGIW. We've got some star-studded action tonight, so let's not waste any more time. And first up is a World League qualifier match. We've got David Hagen, the Crusher, Mr. X, and the Reaper. Let's get started. Now, if you don't know about the World League tournament, it's our oldest pay-per-view. Every year, we have a special tournament. The tournament is for the top prize in VGIW, the VGIW World Heavyweight Championship. That is the top prize, and it's one of the toughest tournaments of all time. And every time we have a series of qualifying matches where the winner will get into the tournament. And my goodness, VGIW keeps getting bigger and bigger, and the qualifying matches are getting more and more intense. The Crusher, the Reaper, Mr. X, David Hagen, all have had their history with the, at the top. Mr. X came so close to becoming Limitless Champion at one point. David Hagen, the top player in terrific Texas wrestling. The Crusher, former Limitless Champion. The Reaper, former two-time World Champion. Maybe close to making it 3 times if he can get into that tournament. This is incredible. What an opener! And it's here for you on this Christmas Day. Oh, this is what I love about wrestling. Getting to see some of the best of the best. Now, the Fatal 4-Way match, if you're not aware, with these 4-way matches, you don't even have to be pinned to lose. I mean, on your win-loss record, if you avoid being pinned, it won't show up on the record as anything other than a null point. But the fact is that if you want to get into the tournament, you have to be the one pinning your opponent 1, 2, 3. You have to be the one that makes your opponent tap out. If you're on the sidelines, you're not getting into the tournament. It's as simple as that. Anyway, here comes Mr. X now. The Crusher was undefeated, by the way, for months. I think over a year, in fact, before losing the belt to Katsuyori Machida. Honestly, an incredibly devastating loss for the Crusher. But he is fearsome. Then we have Mr. X, a veteran, very powerful, very brutal is Mr. X, very cunning. But speaking of cunning, we have spectacular David Hagen. David Hagen, one of the top players of terrific Texas wrestling back in the day, and now could become a top player in VGIW should he win this match. While he may not be as strong as he once was back in those golden days, back at the peak of his condition, but he still has the smarts, he has the experience, that world championship level intellect. David Hagen would be, I believe, if he got into the tournament and won the world title, he'd be the only person to have been TTW World Champion and VGIW World Champion. That would be pretty damn impressive, if I do say so myself. Now, David Hagen might be the underdog in this, but this is the thing I like to do. I like to speculate. And anything is possible, so you never know what might happen. Especially in a match as chaotic as this, literally anything could happen. But there are clearly 2, maybe 3 players in this that are, oh man, this could be the fact is though, this does change things quite substantially. Here comes the Reaper. Oh my goodness. You gotta think, with those veterans in the ring, time waits for no man, and eventually the Reaper comes walking. The Reaper looking to enter the World League Tournament. Entered it before. I believe he has been in... I know he's been in the first one. I know that for sure. Now, you gotta wonder what Hardcore Hank must be thinking, because we know that Hank does not like the Reaper. He seems to be outright afraid of the Reaper. The Reaper, though, could be on World Champion Hank's trail. He could be getting dangerously close now. And he has remained dominant ever since the beginning. An incredibly fearsome opponent who can take on all comers. Oh man. This is going to get vicious. I'm almost certain of it. Here we are. There's the Crusher. There's Mr. X. David Hagen. And the Reaper. The bell has been rung. Crusher with a major clothesline. Nearly taking David Hagen's head off his shoulders. Nice DDT there from Mr. X. David Hagen still looking to keep going, but oh my god. Boom! Big body with that spine buster. And that's not looking good for David Hagen. Right now being absolutely demolished by the Crusher. Though saying that the Crusher is almost superhuman. He doesn't look real. My god. Big power slam right there. Just absolutely manhandling David Hagen. Meanwhile, Mr. X is not doing too great against Reaper right now. But, oh, you see Mr. X has a bit more of a fighting chance. Sends Reaper tumbling to the outside, crashing. Oh, David Hagen getting back to his feet, looking to try and fight back. Oh, nice clothesline, but it only staggers the Crusher. Nice punches there. Oh, nice work there. Big bulldog. And now, oh, look at the Reaper there with those punches. Boom! Takes Mr. X down. Oh, look at this. Oh, clubbing right across the back. Meanwhile, lovely reverse DDT there from Mr. X. Oh, man, this match. Oh, this match is getting vicious. Nice strikes there from the Reaper. David Hagen got a brief moment over on the Crusher, but now the Crusher back in control with those backbreakers. Oh dear. And David Hagen has been in agonising pain. Oh, this could be it. Going for the pin. The Reaper's realised what? Oh, kick out there. David Hagen not going to go down that easy. And there you see Mr. X taken down. Oh, one. Oh, look at that. What an arm drag. Great work there from David Hagen. Oh man, David Hagen, absolutely spectacular work right now. Oh, the Reaper now punching away at Mr. X. And now, wait a minute, David Hagen. Oh, look at this, look at this. Hagen DDT. Oh, there's no way, there's no way. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. David Hagen nearly got his way into the tournament by beating one of the harder men to beat in this match. Mr. X there with that elbow drop realises he has got to keep focused on everyone, not just the Reaper, if he wants to win this. God, but the Reaper is right back in. The Reaper's looking at the Crusher here. Stomp right on the back of the head. That's chest chop right there. Oh, what is the Reaper doing? Oh, look at that! That is incredible work right there. Oh, look at this now. Looking at Mr. X, but look at that. Mr. X and the Crusher both getting out of the ring. But the Reaper is giving chase. Oh my god, David Hagen getting battered between a rock and a hard place right now. Oh, now the Reaper, now that David Hagen's dealt with, gonna focus on Mr. X. Oh, right on that padded concrete floor. That is incredibly stiff, even with the pads, even with the mats. Oh, some more stiff punches. Oh, but a knee in return. Mr. X ain't going to go down that easily. Oh, here comes the Crusher, though. Oh, what a clothesline from Mr. X. That was brutal. And now, bringing it over to the steps. Oh, my God. the impact! That was like a gunshot! Ooh, and Mr. X has been slamming in those steel steps. Oh god, those clubbing blows from the Crusher. Meanwhile, back and forth between Mr. X and the Reaper. Oh man. Right now, no one can get a victory. Everyone's outside the ring. Oh, DEgITx must have heard me there. Because now, oh, what is he planning here? Oh, now Mr. X and Reaper are getting in. And now DEgITx taking down the Crusher. Nice work right there. Oh, taking out the leg of Reaper there. And now, oh, right across the shoulder. And immediately DEgITx taken out of the proceedings here. The Reaper and the Crusher now both in the ring. Both have held VGIW Championship Gold. Both of them held two of the top prizes for the men in VGIW. Oh, look at that Dragon Sleeper. And, oh, breaking it up. Mr. X breaks it up. Oh, look at this. Vicious Irish Whip. There you see, crashing down to the floor. Mr. X is ready to beat the ever-loving hell out of the Reaper here. Oh, nice discus clothesline attempt, but it was blocked. And a back drop. Oh, man. Oh, good lord. Oh, look at that. Ooh, nice dodge there. A lovely spine buster. Man, there's so much to keep track of, even with 4 men. Oh, but look at this. DEgITx still fighting back with everything he's got. Oh god, the Reaper. Oh, right across the concrete floor again. Oh, what is DEgITx looking to do? Oh, that was incredible. That would have taken every bit of strength David had, and it might just pay off. 2. Oh, Crusher kicking out. Oh, but the Reaper now grabs DEgITx. What's the plan here? Oh. Throwing him. Oh, look at Mr. X. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. And the Reaper thrown on top of him. Big flying clothesline. No, the Reaper is not phased. And now Mr. X. Oh, no, blocked. He was deflected by the Reaper. And now, and again, the Reaper wants the Crusher. Oh, look at this. Oh, now Mr. X is like, alright, now that he's dealt with, I'm dealing with you now. Oh my goodness. Mr. X being brought to his feet here. Oh, nice stiff punch to the gut. And driven over the ropes. Oh, but you can see DEgITx now looking to try and deal with the Reaper. And, oh, that's brilliant. Oh, into the turnbuckles. And that might have just bought DEgITx some time. Oh, God. Never mind. The Crusher is back. Oh, good lord. Oh, no. Oh, German suplex. Look at this. The Chimera Plex. Oh, man. Ooh. And he couldn't get that third one in, but I don't think it matters. I mean, the damage has been done. Oh my god! And Mr. X maybe picked a bad time because the Crusher is able to drop. DEgITx fighting through the pain. And now, look at this, gonna try and go for a side slam. Nice work there by DEgITx. You saw they're taking a moment to breathe. Unfortunately, the Reaper's not gonna let that happen. Oh, look at this. Powerbomb! Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3! And the Reaper wins the match and is headed to the World League Tournament. And Hank must be sweating right now. Oh man. Just amazing match right there. From all 4 competitors. All 4 of them gave it their all. They showed what they were capable of. DEgITx probably, was having a major uphill battle trying to win this match, but he gave it everything he had till the bitter end. Mr. X showing that he is still incredibly powerful, even in the midst of people like the Crusher being, well, the Crusher, but the Reaper continuing to survive until the end. seemingly unstoppable. The Reaper is one of the most feared people in VGIW for a damn good reason. Not just Hank, a lot of people fear this man, this creature. The Reaper. God, could he become a 3-time world champion? Next up, we got another qualifying match. It's Ethan the Hunter, Terry Durr, Dan the Man Decker, and Wholesome Shaw in a fatal 4-way match. Here we go. Terry Durr making his way down to the ring. I've got to say, Terry Durr might be my favourite to win this one. Terry Durr has gotten tantalisingly close before to winning the championship, you know, the Limitless Championship, and now could be getting very close to winning the World Championship. It's easier said than done, however, but Terry Durr, great submission wrestler, great powerful athlete, just all around a great performer. Could be very difficult to take on here. But we now also have wrestlers like Dan the Man Decker. Dan Decker maybe hasn't had the best 2021, but has shown in the past that he is absolutely capable of bringing the fight to his opponents. Definitely not someone to underestimate by any means. Because before you know it, Dan Decker might have gotten one over on you. Honestly, it's hard to say. I don't know if Dan Decker's got it in this one, but he at the very least has the ability, if not to win, then to ruin someone else's attempt to win. Dan Decker looks ready here. He is making his way. He is confident as ever. You need confidence in wrestling. If you're not confident that you're gonna win, you are almost guaranteed to lose. You know, you don't want to go in with a defeatist attitude. You don't even want to start doubting yourself. Oh man. But this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. 3 wrestlers who I'd say have had amazing runs in VGIW, even if they haven't hit the top yet. Dan Decker is not having an easy time of it. Look at that. Still, that doesn't seem to dissuade him at all here. Oh, good lord. I was speaking about someone who got very close to the Limitless Championship. Well, here's another man who did. Ethan the Hunter. Both Ethan and Terry got to the championship match before losing. Ethan the Hunter losing to Ace the Tag Bakke, and Terry Durr losing to the Crusher. Honestly, those are not bad opponents to lose to, but man, you gotta think that after getting so close, both of these men are incredibly, like, even more dedicated to getting championship gold, getting the top prizes of VGIW. You see Ethan the Hunter, he is always so focused. He's not someone who plays to the crowd all too often. You know, he might do it sometimes, but oftentimes what you see is one of the more intense, silently brutal wrestlers. Someone who has beaten people into injury before. Absolutely pummeled them within an inch of their lives without even making it. It doesn't even look that flamboyant. It's just incredible. But if you want someone who can put on a major show, you look at Wholesome Shaw. Former Intercontinental Champion Wholesome Shaw has absolutely got a lot of, you know, he's almost like a counter. He's almost like the opposite to contrast with Ethan the Hunter. Loves showing off for the crowd, and an incredible wrestler at that. What, you know, he is going to be You might not realise it, he is incredibly good in the ring, and he can throw everyone around it so easily. And he just seems to run on the power of positivity more than anything. That's all I can assume anyway. Sure, definitely underrated in my opinion. But here we go. The four of them looking ready. This is such a difficult one to bank on because there's so many reasons you could bank on anyone. There we see Terry Durr and Dan Decker starting things off strong here. But Shaw there, nice work. Bring Ethan Hunter back to his feet. Terry Durr looks to do more damage. Sending him to the side of the ring. Oh man, Shaw and Dan Decker there just beating each other up. Ethan's back in the ring. And Terry Durr, I think, realises he knows the strength of Ethan the Hunter and does not want Ethan to get a look in. If Ethan starts fighting back, if Ethan starts proving to be a problem, well, Terry Durr could kiss his chances of them winning the match goodbye because Ethan, oh god, because Ethan can do some major damage. Nice work, by the way, from Dan Decker. Oh, and those fists right across the face of Terry Durr. Even Hunter doing very well there. Oh, nice bionic elbow. Oh, big clothesline right there from Dan Decker. And now Terry Durr. Ooh, getting caught with a knee there. And look at this. Rape across the ropes. Oh, look at that. Pressing down. Oh, wait a minute, going for the arm. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Good lord! Oh wow, look at this now. Snake eyes! Oh! Terry Durr now. Oh, bloody hell. Shaw wanted to end it early. I don't blame him. You cannot waste time in a match like this. Oh, now look at this. Wholesome Shaw. Big suplex. Nice work right there. Oh, and Shaw is just in control. Ooh, never mind. Dan Decker sending Wholesome Shaw to the outside. Oh, now look at Irish Whip. Send Dan Decker tumbling. And Dan did not see that coming. You saw the shocked expression right there. Now Ethan the Hunter looking to do some major damage as he worked on the arm here. Now the real worry is if Ethan the Hunter locks in that guillotine choke. That guillotine choke, at that point, if it gets properly locked in, you either tap out or pass out. You do not have an option. There's no third option. Well, I mean, there are technically isn't a fatal four-way. I guess, hope someone breaks it up. But, you might not have enough time for that option. That's a limited time offer right there. Dan Decker now trying to fight off even the Hunter here. And, Shaw being sent face first into the barricade. That is going to leave a mark. Oh, punching away at Shaw here. Shaw getting back to his feet, fighting Ethan the Hunter. Terry Durr off, sorry, there. It's very early for me at the time of recording. I've got to leave for rendering times because these things take a long time to render. Oh, Shaw being sent to the outside. And, well-placed punch there. Busts down the man Decker over. Well done there by Terry Durr. Oh, nice neck breaker. I've got to say, Shaw has been doing pretty damn well, showing why he has shot up the rankings so quickly. Oh, Dan Decker might be looking to go for a major flurry of offense. Oh, maybe he's down himself there. Never mind. A bit of mockery, perhaps. Nice drop kick right there. That was brilliant right there from Dan Decker. Oh my god! Terry Durr could almost see the reindeer from that height. Oh, nice breaking of the pin right there. And a spear! Dan Decker has taken out everyone! Oh, that's incredible right there. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Big clothesline! Gonna go for a pin here. Could this be the end? No, Ethan breaks it up. Oh, Dan Decker now going for Ethan the Hunter. Nice punch to the midsection. Dan Decker's doing brilliantly right now. Nice work right there, back of the head. Dan Decker is taking on everyone in this match, and so far he's doing very well at it. Look at this, going for Terry Durr now. He keeps going between everyone. Oh, now he's focusing on Terry Durr. Meanwhile, Ethan Hunter going to go with Wholesome Shaw here. Nice clothesline there from Shaw. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, here goes Shaw. Look at that. Oh no. That wasn't a red nose you were seeing, Shaw. That was the red straps of those boots. Oh God, there's another look for you. Oh man. Look at this now. Oh! Nice arm drag right there. Meanwhile, Terry Durr and Dan Decker still brawling. Oh God, into the ring post. Good Lord. That is going to leave, Terry Durr is going to feel that in the morning. Meanwhile, Ethan Hunter being suplexed back into the ring. Nice clothesline right there. Dan Decker doing exceptionally well tonight. Ethan sends Shaw to the outside. It looks like Ethan wants Dan Decker. Oh God, that was point blank into that ring post. Looks like Dan Decker, his reign of terror on Terry Durr is over as Ethan the Hunter looks to start dishing out his own punishment here. Taking Dan Decker back into the ring. Oh, now look at this. Wholesome Shaw, Ethan Hunter both back in the ring now. Oh, looks like he's changing his sides over to Terry Durr. Nice work there with that side slam. 1, 2. Oh, Dan Decker barely kicking out there. Even the Hunter looked so close to getting into the tournament right there. You're almost certain that, oh my goodness, you can almost guarantee they're on their wish list for Santa this year. They were wishing to get into this World League tournament. This is one of the biggest the world title, the World League tournament is such a big deal. All Glory might be the biggest event for VGIW, well, outside of VGIW finale, that is. But like, the World League tournament is a staple. People desperately want to get into it. Like, World League might not be as big as Hall of Glory, but in terms of a singular match, the World League might be the biggest, singular event in VGIW's year-long run. And VGIW's not year-long run, you know what I mean. Oh, even Anna! Whoa! Did you see the way he shot up? That was incredible! Good Lord! Even the Hunter up to the top rope faster than I've ever seen anyone before. Oh, the Daraj! The Daraj! No! He's been blocked! Because Wholesome Shaw threw in a few good punches. Now it looks like Ethan the Hunter's managed to fight off Shaw. Now he looks to fight off Terry Durr. Oh, nice work. Faked him out right there before swinging. Ethan the Hunter and Terry Durr both going at each other. Oh, Dan Decker now going for Ethan the Hunter. And now it looks like Ethan the Hunter is in the Dan Decker position, taking on everyone, able to take them all on. Oh, right now he's doing exceptionally well, though. It is starting to, the numbers are beginning to mount now. Oh, into the corner. And Terry Durr going to try again with the Raj. Look at this. Those chops going. Good Lord. Oh, man. And now Dan Decker with a series of punches of his own. Oh, look at this. Nice work there by Dan the Man Decker. A beautiful picture. Perfect suplex from Wholesome Shaw. Oh, Dan, you should not have gotten cocky. Oh, nice backdrop right there. And now Shaw going to the top rope might be the right place at the right time. And here we go. Oh, look at this. Calling for Dan the Man Decker to his feet. Oh, right across the chest. And he's not done yet. He wants to make sure that Dan stays down. But there's a problem. Ethan the Hunter is back. Oh, look at this. Those chest chops. Oh, good God. those. You could hear those ringing out even from the cheap seats. Oh, look at this. Wholesome Shore might be about to be in a world of hurt here. The guillotine choke! The guillotine choke! And it got to the ropes. You know, Wholesome Shore managed to get to the ropes. That was smart. But he's going to have to recover, because even for a few seconds there, he lost oxygen. He lost blood flow. He's going to need to recover. Looks like Terry Durr might have been busted open at some point in this match. I mean, I'm not surprised there. Oh, good lord! Right across the back of the head. And DEgITx now also looking to put this match away. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, DEgITx! And now, 1, 2, oh, broken up there. Nice work there by Ethan the Hunter. Dan is pissed. No, but it's not. It's falling on deaf ears here, because Ethan the Hunter looks ready to go. Oh, that punch to the chest. Oh, nice swap there. Oh, blocked. Oh, Ethan the Hunter being pushed away there. Nice clothesline there by DEgITx. Now bringing Terry Durr to his feet. Wholesome Shore looking to do some damage here. Terry Durr, nice avoiding there. Oh, Shore there fighting Terry Durr off. Oh, but what's Shore doing here? Look at this. Big backbreaker. Meanwhile, DEgITx fighting even harder on the outside. Oh, brutal suplex. Terry Durr, he is doing a number on Shore right now. Oh, good dodge right there by Ethan the Hunter. DEgITx. Oh, look at this. Ooh, face first into our LED ball, and even had a suplex once again into that concrete floor. Nice close line there from Wholesome Shore. This match has been exceptional. Oh my goodness. Oh, there you see Ethan the Hunter just in control. Meanwhile, Terry Durr dodging Wholesome Shore. Look at this. What is Ethan planning to do here? Oh, look at this. Splash! Whoa! And you can see DEgITx is out. Meanwhile, Terry Durr is beating the ever-loving hell out of Shore. Oh, what is Terry Durr looking to do from the top rope here? Meanwhile, oh my goodness! Oh, he tried an elbow, but Wholesome Shore got away. And look at that! Dan the man DEgITx might have just done it. Kill switch from Wholesome Shore. Oh, but Shore has to focus. He can't pin. He's trying to get Dan to break it up. Oh, it took 3 kicks to get Dan to let go. And unfortunately, Shore did not get to capitalize on Terry Durr. Oh, but look at this. Now, picking up Dan. Oh, nice work right there. And oh dear. Now Shore might be in big trouble right now. Nice takedown. Terry Durr now focusing on Ethan the Hunter. Dragging Ethan over. Oh, look at this. The big strength of Terry Durr. Nice neck breaker right there. Bringing Ethan to his feet. Terry Durr taking him to the corner. I think I might know what this is. No! Nice block right there. Oh, kick to the knees. Ethan the Hunter back in control. Look at this Dragon Sleeper. Oh, DEgITx brought back in. And it took 2 kicks there to get Ethan to back off. Nice knee there from Wholesome Shore. Oh, Terry Durr once again. Oh! Ethan taking Terry Durr into the turnbuckles and slamming it face first, painting those white turnbuckles red. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice punch right there from DEgITx. This match has gone on way longer than I think anyone would have expected. I think people would have expected it to be over by now, but they're still going. Well, you've got to think they're beginning to run on empty. Or maybe I stand corrected because here goes Shaw! Oh dear! Well, Dan Decker wasn't busted open before, he certainly is now. Oh man, what a scoop slam. Picture perfect scoop slam. And now a stump puller. And looking to try and make Terry there tap out. Oh, there you can see clubbing away at Shaw, making him break up, even under making sure this match continues. Oh, punching away at Shaw, but Shaw continuing to try and fight back here. Nice close eye right there. And Ethan is down. Ethan might be out. Oh, look at this, going for the stump puller now on Ethan the Hunter. I think Shaw really wants to tap out here. And now Dan Decker having a club away at Shaw. And there you see the break up. Now Dan Decker focusing on Terry there. Even down and back in the proceedings. Oh, look at this, focusing on the head of Wholesome Shaw. We might be about to see more colour. Oh, we are! 3 heads have been busted open in this match. And a Dan Decker with a full Nelson slam. And this might be the end. Oh man, everyone is down. I think Dan Decker's trying to shake the cobwebs out, just freshly busted open. And oh, look at this. Even Leonard's getting up, but I don't think Dan cares. Oh, but Shaw blocks out of the way. He is still in this. Oh man, this match. Boom, Shaw being taken down. And now Dan Decker being choked out. You're not going to win the match with that, but that is going to definitely bring Dan Decker out of the picture, at least for now. And now look at this, going for that big side slam. Boom! Nice work right there. Going for the pin, but too close to the ropes. And now bringing Terry Durr back up to his feet here. Oh, Terry Durr saw what was coming. He had to react quickly there. Referee been bowled over. Terry Durr knew that if he didn't react quickly, he would have been done. Go for the Darage now. Here comes Dan Decker. And look at that, watching as even the Hunter gets put through a world of pain. Oh, man, bowling over everyone. Oh, kip up though from Wholesome, from Terry Durr. Oh, guillotine choke, guillotine choke. Oh, but Dan Decker breaks it up. And now, the double decker! Oh, Wholesome Shaw is back up, breaks it up. Oh my goodness. There is no way, this match. Oh my goodness, here we go. Wholesome Shaw now getting to the top rope. Dan Decker's flew the coop, he's out of here. But it doesn't matter. Oh man, that might be it, that might be it. 1, 2, oh. Shaw nearly won the match right there. And look at this now. He's not stopping for anything. Big atomic drop. Oh man. Shaw focusing on Ethan the Hunter now. Look at this. Wrenching the head. Dan Decker's back in proceedings though. And look at that. Breaking it up. And now. Oh, you can see Wholesome Shaw. Big back body drop. And now once again going up to the top rope. Dan Decker might be in trouble here. And no, there's no one to stop Shaw. Oh, look at this. As he calls for Dan Decker to get to his feet. Oh, blocked right there. And now sending Dan Decker to the outside. Terry Durr and Ethan Hunter back in the proceedings. And look at this. Oh, what is Ethan doing? Nice work there. Might have just knocked Terry Durr clean out of that. I think he thinks so as well. 1, 2, 3. Ethan the Hunter is moving on to the World League Tournament as well. We know 2 participants. We don't know the matches just yet. We will find out at World League. But Ethan the Hunter and the Reaper and Hardcore Hank, the first 3 participants in the Rumble. Of course, Hank because he's the world champion. Well, assuming he's world champion by the time the tournament happens at least. So we know 2 definite competitors, Ethan the Hunter and the Reaper. Wow! 2 high-level opponents. What a way to start things off. If you're not hyped for World League already, then I do not know what to tell you. But these are two of the top wrestlers in VGIW. You know, a rising star and someone who's already established, showing themselves, showing that they are going to be at one of the biggest tournaments of all time. I am honestly extremely excited, and you should be too, man. And we've got another qualifying match right next. Here we go. We have Vitality, Katsuyori Machida, Thomas Swole, and Sid Onslaught. Oh man, these matches have been so good. It's always great to commentate some VGIW action. And oh, if it couldn't get any better, here comes Katsuyori Machida. Katsuyori Machida, responsible for many Match of the Year contenders in my opinion. And I have no reason to doubt that this is going to be any different. Katsuyori Machida, one of the great wrestlers in VGIW, in such a short space of time, has shot up the rankings. Won the Limitless Championship, could be en route to win the world title. Saying that though, 3 hungry wrestlers are standing in his way. Will Katsuyori be able to achieve this? Honestly, my money says yes. I have very little reason to believe that Katsuyori is going to lose unless he's off on the sidelines. Oh man, because he has proven that he can beat some of the toughest wrestlers of all time. Oh man, that's not to say that this is going to be easy, or that he's even guaranteed to win, but I am that confident in him. Oh, but here comes the next opponent, who has been in a World League tournament before, nearly won the world title. Here is Thomas Swole. Thomas Swole, incredibly impressive, even if it's for the reasons every Storm System member is quite large. Thomas Swole is a powerhouse he's one of the biggest powerhouses of all time. Can easily lift and throw anyone on the roster and makes it look easy. Thomas Swole is quite honestly terrifying. And Thomas Swole, oh, he is confident. I mean, I can't blame him here on this one. But next up, we've got a new wrestler, or really an old wrestler, from the days of TTW, Terrific Texas Wrestling. Here comes Vitality. Now, this is one of his first matches here in VGIW, I believe. Oh man, this is one of the problems of recording out of order. Anyway, Vitality making his way down to the ring. Basic, brutal, old school action is almost a certainty from Vitality. And he is keeping calm. He isn't panicking. He's not nervous looking at Thomas Swole and Katsuyori. He is gonna keep focused. He is very confident, not egotistical, but he has not stopped believing in himself. Vitality likely thinks of himself just as tough today as he was all those years ago. But man, the opposition keeps getting stronger. Here comes Sid Onslaught. Sid Onslaught, a second generation wrestler. Absolutely got the potential to go far. He just needs that opportunity, and he has been getting tantalizingly close, but falling short just when it looks like it's his time. Honestly, I think it's a case of when, not if. But Sid Onslaught continues to keep on pushing, keeps on trying, and honestly, I've got to commend him. He is an incredible wrestler. Sooner or later, these efforts are gonna pay dividends, and it might even be tonight. You can see he's trying to keep calm, but you know that when that bell rings, a whole different side of Sid comes to form. Absolutely powerful, absolutely domineering. You see shades of his father Herman combined with the unique flurry of offense that he brings to the table, creating something that you don't really see with anyone else. Sid Onslaught, definitely one to watch in my opinion. Maybe not as established as Katsuyori, maybe hasn't yet reached the heights of Thomas Swole, but again, I think it's a case of when, not if. There we go, they're all looking ready now. And the match begins. Sid Onslaught with a nice drop kick right there. He is racing right out of the gate. Though Thomas Swole looking to get out of the ring. And now they're talking a brawl on the outside. Meanwhile, Katsuyori Machida dealing with V-Taratine. Look at this. Oh, Bean there. Nice dodge. Russian leg sweep. Nice work right there. Oh, nice deflection right there. Thomas Swole being pushed over. And you can see V-Taratine with those stiff right hooks. Oh, nice work there by Sid Onslaught. Boom! Big back body drop. And Katsuyori Machida, right at the moment, he's having some trouble with V-Taratine. Oh, nice work right there. Meanwhile, neck breaker from Thomas Swole, I believe that was. And the problem when it comes to these matches for a commentary is it's so hard to keep track of everything that's going on. Katsuyori Machida now. Nice clothesline. Oh, but Thomas Swole. Ooh. No, Sid Onslaught not going to let Thomas Swole. And a slap. Disrespect right there. Oh, wow. Throwing Thomas Swole away. Oh, nice stiff elbow there. And again. Oh, Thomas Swole sent into that announce table. Oh, look at this. Hurricane Rana. Oh, my goodness. V-Taratine flying up in the air there with that Hurricane Rana. But now, look at this, Sid Onslaught bringing Thomas Swole up to his feet here. Thomas Swole being brought back in. And now, oh, back up to his feet, Thomas Swole. He's not going down that easily. But Sid Onslaught striking with those elbows. Oh, nice work there by Thomas Swole. But Sid Onslaught isn't going down either. Irish whip sending Thomas Swole to the outside once again. And Katsuyori, by the way, firmly in the driver's seat with V-Taratine. And now Katsuyori focusing his attention on the Sid Onslaught. Picks him up. And I think could be going for a shoulder breaker. Yes, indeed. And that's Sid Onslaught dealt with, at least for now. But look at this. V-Taratine with a powerbomb. Oh, look at this. Good Lord. Man, you can really see a size difference between V and Thomas Swole. That is quite staggering, really. V now getting back out to the outside. Oh, look at this. Sid Onslaught sending Katsuyori into the corner. Oh, nice dodge there. Well, not dodge, a nice block with that knee. And a big kick there. Oh, going for a pin, but Thomas Swole's too close by. Quickly breaks it up. Oh, nice punch to the face. And you see Thomas Swole now considering what he should do. I think he knew that there was too many factors going on to try and go for the pin just yet. Nice soul butt right there. Now Thomas Swole with the Irish whip sends Sid to the outside. And now going for V-Taratine. But look at this. Old versus new. Oh no, look at this. Boom! Back of the head. And now going for the legs. What a submission hold right there. Oh, man. I think the back of Sid Onslaught's head hit the steel steps there. And now Katsuyori breaks the submission hold. The match is not going to end just yet. And now, oh, good Lord. Thomas Swole dealing with Katsuyori like it was nothing right there. That shows the power of Thomas Swole. Oh, but V-Taratine can make things hard for Thomas Swole here. Oh, nice snap there. What a chop to the back and a kick to the front. Normally the other way around people do things, but Sid Onslaught making it work. Man, VGIW sent into the side of the ring. And now Katsuyori Machida. Oh! Reversal right there. And now Dragon Sleeper. And look at that, both rushing into the ring. Oh, breaking it up there, VGIW. And a crossbody. Nice work there from VGIW. And ramming the back of the head into the ring mat. And look at that, VGIW just showing off how in control he is right now. Oh, but taken now by Thomas Swole. And Thomas Swole is taking out everyone. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Thomas Swole might be about to win this. Oh, look at this now. Thomas Swole with the Bulldog. Oh, man. And now dragging Sid Onslaught. Sends it off the ring. Big stomp to the face. And now going for the arms. Thomas Swole. Sorry, I got thrown off there. Something happened behind me. Bloody heckling fans. Oh, Thomas Swole now going for that deadlift. Look at that, the strength. This is what I was on about with Thomas Swole. The ease. Oh, Katsuyori been busted open. Oh no, that is not looking good for Katsuyori. Oh, Thomas Swole looking good right now. Sid kicking out at one. That is remarkable. Oh, but look at this from Katsuyori Machida! Oh, look at Katsuyori go! And now, oh, ducking under and going for a close line of his own! Nice work right there! And Katsuyori bringing VGIW back to his feet now. Those knees! Those knees! Look at that! Oh, look, going for the pin, but Thomas Swole is already in. Sid's already up. And it looks like Katsuyori is not about to win this one. Oh, what happened there? I think Thomas Swole yanked the hair so hard that Katsuyori lost his footing. Oh, boom, back of the leg though. Nice work there, catching the back of the leg. And now Katsuyori Machida bringing Thomas Swole to his feet. Oh, nice reversal there from VGIW. Big strike there, taking down Thomas Swole. Oh, Katsuyori Machida looking to take out Thomas Swole. Look at this. Meanwhile, VGIW going to send Sid Onslaught into this ring post. Oh, Katsuyori. Oh, broken up. Oh my God. Didn't work on Thomas, but he's going to do it to V now. And Sid's out as well. 2, 3. And Katsuyori Machida is going through to the World League tournament. Think about that. If Hank stays champion, 4 of the World League tournament members will be Hardcore Hank, Bob Reaper, Ethan the Hunter, and Katsuyori Machida. This is shaping up to be the biggest tournament to date. What a result. What a stacked tournament this is looking to be. Now we're going to head into our double main event for tonight. Normally we don't do double main events, but I mean, you know what's coming. It's the time of the year. Oh man, I'm excited. But what a result. Congratulations to Katsuyori Machida right there. Big victory for him right there. It was big when he became Limitless champion. That was the biggest win of his career so far. But Katsuyori might be about to top even that as he heads to the World League tournament. World League 3 shaping up to be the biggest event VGIW has ever had. All in the space of one night, really, now that you think about it. But now we move on to one of the main event matches, triple threat match. We got Malice, Kelly Baxter, and Ruby Claus. Triple threat action here in this one. Look at this. We even got the ring and stage all set up now for this one. Here comes Kelly Baxter, making her way down to the ring. You can see she is ready. Man, oh man. Kelly Baxter, I've always said, her offense is simple but effective. You're not going to see a 5-star Dave Meltzer performance. She's not going to start flying from the top rope. There's not going to be 50 super kicks. What she's going to do is pure, simple, effective offense. That is the way Kelly Baxter works, and it does her so well when she gets in that ring. Honestly, you have to be careful. She's tough, she's powerful. Kelly Baxter could be the first person to beat a claws wrestler in VGIW. Saying that, two incredibly difficult opponents in this one, so who knows? All I know is I'm beginning to feel the Christmas spirit approaching. There you see Kelly Baxter. She is staying calm. What, is she a Grinch or something? Why is she so morose? Why is she so just unhappy? Don't understand it myself. Oh, good lord. Here comes a former United Team champion, someone who has held championship gold in VGIW. Malice is one of the most fearsome wrestlers, in my opinion, in VGIW. Incredibly ravenous, incredibly savage, vicious, and incredibly tough at that. Malice is dangerous. Pure and simple as that. Malice is frenetic. She is crazed. And she is ready to rip and tear at her opponents. Oh man. It's like a switch is about. It's like a ticking time bomb as Malice makes her way down to that ring. Very, very difficult to take out. I have seen what Malice is capable of. Oh man, I just don't know what to think right now. Oh God. I guess, you know, we've had like stuff like the Ghost Christmas Past, Present and Future, so I guess there's always a bit of spookiness to the holiday season. But I think this might be pushing it. Oh man. Good lord, this match. We got three very tough opponents here. Malice looks ready. Ready to tear apart. If she can, she'll stack her opponents, I feel. She'll want to take them both out. Forget just pinning one. Oh, here we go. Oh, I've been looking forward to this. Here's Ruby Claus. And the Christmas spirit is finally here. Oh, these main event matches, I've been so looking forward to them. And Ruby Claus looks ready. She's so happy to be here to start spreading the festive cheer. Oh, man. No need for reindeer and you can fly like that. Ruby Claus is ready, excited to be here. I think this is gonna be something special. Oh man. I am stoked. I am so excited for this. You can see that she is ready to get going. She's wasted no time here. Well, here we go now. The match is about to begin. Now, keep in mind, of a triple threat match, Ruby Claus doesn't even have to be pinned here. When Kelly and Malice can focus each other, but looks like Kelly going straight for Ruby Claus. Nice clothesline right there, takes down Kelly Baxter. Oh, nice work there. That managed to dodge each other's offense. Oh, no dodging that though. Nice takedown of Ruby Claus. Malice racing right out of the gate, staggers Kelly Baxter. Oh, but Kelly now with an offense of her own. Nice work right there. Nice shoulder tackle. And now, look at this getting back into the ring. Oh, look at this. Boom! Right across the chest. And just battering Ruby Claus right now. And Malice is back in with a neck breaker. Boom! Like that. Nice kick to the back. And now Ruby Claus is going to deal with Malice. Takes her down, goes for the leg. Oh, nice work. And now going for a submission hold. Kelly Baxter's watching on. I don't think she's going to let that stay. No. I think she knew it was coming and wanted to wait until the last moment to cut Ruby Claus off. But Ruby Claus not about to go down just yet without a fight. Oh! Twisting the arm out of position. And now, what is Ruby Claus planning to do? Oh, whatever it was, Malice ain't having it. Now, Ruby Claus looking to recover. Malice screaming, howling to the rooftops. Ruby Claus rushing over. Nice clothesline there. Takes down Malice. Go for the pin here. But Kelly Baxter breaks it up. Before the count could even really get started. Nice headbutt right there. Oh, Irish whip. Sending Malice to the outside. Oh, look at this now. German suplex from Kelly Baxter. But Ruby Claus is right back up. You can't stop the Christmas spirit that easily. Nice series of offense. Oh, Kelly Baxter staggered, leaning against the ropes for support. Lest she fall over. Nice Irish whip. Oh, trying to go for a clothesline, but not enough to take Kelly Baxter down. Now Kelly going to the corner. Oh, and a clothesline of her own. Malice screaming right by our announce tables there. Now getting back into the ring. Malice. I do not like the look in her eyes. Oh man. Right now just watching on as Kelly Baxter picks apart Ruby Claus here. And now Malice steps in. Oh, but Kelly Baxter's not going down that easily. Jawbreaker right there, staggers Kelly Baxter. Oh, blocked. Oh, ducking under. And now Malice, nice jawbreaker. Oh, right across the back. Ruby Claus. Oh, elbows to the head. God, that's nasty. Now going for the armbar. Look at that. Stretching the arm of Ruby Claus, hoping to make a tap out, make a give up. But no, the Christmas spirit is too strong here. And now Irish whip into the corner. Kelly back to try and go clothesline, but Ruby Claus was too quick. Oh, look at this. More offense to Kelly Baxter. Oh, nice work right there. And Kelly Baxter falls like a large oak tree. Oh, Kelly Baxter pushes Ruby Claus away. And Ruby Claus back to her feet now. Oh, kick to the stomach and clubbing blow. Oh, look to try and turn to Malice, but Malice was too quick then. Nice jawbreaker from Malice. Oh, blocked. And now Ruby Claus kick to the midsection. And now look at this. Oh, look at that. Jaw! Neck breaker, sorry. Wait, no. Malice reversed it. Malice was the one with the that did the neck breaker. That was so complicated I couldn't keep track. Oh, Malice with the Irish whip now. Oh, big drop kick. And now, look at this. What is Malice intending to do to Kelly Baxter here? Oh, boom! Flatliner. And Kelly Baxter might be out. Oh, Ruby Claus is back in proceedings though. And now, taking Malice over to the turnbuckle. What's the plan here? Oh, whatever it was, Malice is blocking it. Oh, Ruby Claus is blocking it in return. And now, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, man. And 10 lumps, not even hot cold, but knocking lumps out of you. Bloody hell. Oh, wait a moment. What is Ruby Claus about to do here? No way. Ruby Claus about to fly around the world, delivering gifts. Boom! And it looks like Kelly Baxter's gift is a clean knock out. The crowd, I gotta agree with them. That was awesome. And it looks like it's gonna be the end. 1, 2, 3. Ruby Claus with the win. And the Christmas spirit lives on. What a match. My oh my. Ruby Claus there with her victory, her second victory in VGIW. Man, Ruby Claus did amazingly well right there. Gotta say, that was short but sweet that match was. And now, Ruby Claus can go back to the North Pole and wait till next year. Happy that with another big victory, spreading that festive joy, that festive cheer to all the fans of VGIW. But we're not done yet with the festive spirit. The Christmas spirit, the festive joy is yet to end. Ruby Claus has been one half of our main event, and now we bring it to the final match of the evening. Next up, it's Ace the Tank Bakke taking on Herman Claus. Now, Herman Claus, he's undefeated as well in VGIW. They've been doing more matches. I'm trying to think about how many he's done now. Probably like 2, 3, something like 5 matches, I think now? 4 or 5? This is like match number 5 or 6. Doing pretty well, all things considered. That's an undefeated streak that's starting to build. Maybe Herman Claus should be going for the world title. Why isn't Herman Claus getting a World League match? Oh yeah, part-time, right. Moving on, here comes, if there's a person though that could beat Herman Claus, it might be this man right here, Ace the Tank Bakke. Ace the Tank Bakke, former Limitless champion. Ace has tapped people out, Ace has knocked people out. Ace has managed to create all kinds of different finishes. Moveset has barely changed in Ace since he started in 2K18, yet somehow came up with several different finishes. The Cattle Mutilation, Lion Tamer, Burning Hammer, the Kimura. Ace has finishes for days. It's honestly remarkable. It's beyond words watching Ace in action. But Ace, incredibly capable, one of the best wrestlers we have in my opinion, and he looks ready to bring the fight here in our main event. Even if he loses, it's going to be entertaining to watch in my opinion. But this never gets old. Here comes Herman Claus. The Christmas spirit is here. There he is. Oh, I have waited all year for this. Oh, yes. Now, I know that Herman Claus will also be making a visit over to GHK. Oh man, there's plenty of people there that need a bloody lump of coal or two. But you should check that out. That will be out likely tomorrow, so stay tuned. But here comes Herman Claus, ready to take on Ace the Tank Bakke. Man, I mean, with that green colour, you might as well call him Ace the Grinch Bakke. I shouldn't have laughed at my own joke. Point is, though, this is gonna be good. Two very good wrestlers here, in all seriousness. We love to have a little bit of fun here at VGIW, and we hope that you enjoy it too. If you do, why not hit that subscribe button? We'd love to have you. Man, oh man. And here we go now. The match is about to begin. There's Ace Tank Bakke. There is Herman Claus. And the bell has been rung. The match begins. You see there Ace racing right out of the gate, looking to deal with Herman Claus. He's wasting no time whatsoever. Looking to pick Herman Claus apart. Oh man, Herman Claus doesn't know what to do. He is in deep, deep trouble right now. Oh! Stomping on the legs. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Going for a figure four. He is wasting no time. Ace looks to try and end this match in record time and turning it into a figure eight. Man, oh man, this match is already off to a roaring start. Pedal to the metal. No wasted time at all. Oh man, but look at that. Herman takes down Ace. Oh, big clothesline there from Ace to take Bakke now. Oh man, what is Ace planning to do here? Ace bringing Herman Claus back to his feet. Irish whip against the ropes. Ducking under. Oh, blocked. But Ace ain't done yet. Oh, into the corner. Nice drop kick right there. But Herman Claus right back to his feet. Oh, but being taken right back down again. Boom, just like that. And taking the legs out. How is Herman Claus supposed to deliver all those gifts? Well, I mean, I guess Ruby Claus is fast. You know, she could probably pick up the slack, but still. Oh, it's uncalled for, Ace. Oh, but boom! What a fist. That fist is the size of Ace's head. I mean, you need it for all those large gifts. Some people want a bloody TV for Christmas. Some people want a PS5, and those things might as well take up an entire country the size they are. Oh man, but Herman Claus back in control. Always spoke too soon, perhaps. There's now Ace with the Irish whip into the corner. Nice drop kick once again. Herman Claus getting back to his feet. But you can tell that this is a difficult one for Herman Claus. Might be the most difficult fight he's had this year. Oh, nice snap there, right there. And now look at that. The legs are barely wrapping around the torso. You can see that Ace is having to really... You know, he's squeezing to get it like that. So Herman Claus has got to get out of that quickly. There we are with those elbows. Herman Claus is back up. Oh, Irish whip from Ace again. Oh, nice shoulder thrust. Oh man, this match has been going amazing. Big leg drop right across the ropes. And now back in the ring, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Pulling on the arm and the leg. Referee checking to make sure that this match isn't over yet. Look at that, stretching Herman Claus out, but Herman Claus ain't done yet. Look at that, lifting Ace up. Oh, nice work right there. Ace getting back to his feet, continuing to bring the hurt to Herman Claus, sending him tumbling to the outside. I've never seen Herman Claus in a situation like this. Sure, people bring the fight to Herman Claus, but I've never seen Herman Claus so dominated before. Oh man. Oh. Could this be the end of the Christmas spirit? Good Lord. Oh, look at this. A present for the Reaper. Oh! Nice work right there with that tombstone pile driver. And now, oh man, that's a lot of weight to put on the face. Good Lord. Oh man, that's like 8 feet high. Oh, but Ace was able to get out of it. And Ace now, big scissors kick. Oh man. This is not looking good for Herman Claus right now. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Ace the Tank Bakke. Once again, look at this. Stretching the arm, stretching the leg. And Herman Claus might tap out. You can see Herman Claus trying to break free. Oh, look at this. Managing it. And look at that! Oh, the strength of Herman Claus right there. That Christmas spirit powering him on. The cheer of the crowd. People, whether you're celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate, your cheer, your festive cheer helps Herman Claus power through. Herman Claus is here for everyone. And so is Ruby Claus too, but you know, Ruby Claus already had her match. Herman Claus, though, is having his match right now. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Herman Claus beginning to build some momentum. Dragging Ace over center of the ring, going for the pin. Could this be the end? Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2 there. Herman Claus taking a moment. You know, traveling around the world with Ruby Claus is going to be hard work, but this is really taking it out of him. Nice work there with that wrenching of the head. And look at that, you can see he's still building up a head of steam, but Ace is back up and ready to do more damage. Oh, sending Herman Claus to the outside. Oh, but Herman Claus ain't done yet. Big clothesline! And now bringing Ace back up to his feet. Oh, Doug blocking those huge, huge hands. Oh, god damn! Wow, exchanges and punches, exchanges of chest chops. I'd say Ace has the better chest chop, but Herman had the better punch. Bloody hell, he's got better reach as well. Jesus. That was almost halfway across the ring. By the way, lovely backbreaker. And now, dragging Ace the Tank Bakke. That is a lot of weight being driven down onto the chest of Ace the Tank Bakke. Ace being brought back to his feet now. And Ace dodging. Ace manages to get out of the way. Oh, pushes Ace away. And look at this. Driving Herman Claus driving Ace down. And Ace had to get out of the ring there. I don't think he expected all of this. Back to his feet now, getting back in the ring. Oh, barely dodges one of those nasty big boots. Oh, look at this now. Irish whip. Oh my goodness. Oh my god! And Ace is down. Oh, this is it. This is it. Oh, here we go. Oh, the Christmas spirit. Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess instead of a big boot, I could have pulled out a big stocking. Oh well, missed opportunities. Maybe next year. 1, 2. No, Ace kicks out. And now, if he's kicking out of that, that is a terrifying thought right there. But Herman Claus is not done. Oh, but neither is Ace. Ace is back up for one last wind. But Herman Claus ain't about to go down that easily. Big clothesline. Oh, look at this. What is Herman Claus going to do? Driving the weight down. Boom, like that. And is Ace done? No. No, Ace is back. Ace is back once again. Oh, what is... He tried again, but no luck. Oh, look at this. Boom! And Herman Claus driving the weight down once again. And it looks like coming down the chimney right on the Ace the Tank Bakke's ended it. 2, 3. And Herman Claus has won. Herman Claus and Ruby Claus can head on back to the North Pole, deliver some gifts. I guess Herman Claus has to take a pit stop over at GHK. But the fact is, those two can head back still undefeated for another year. And the Christmas spirit, a festive cheer, lives on once more. Big, oh man, that was a wonderful match. But I want to thank you all so very much for watching, because the festive cheer and VGIW could not go on without you. If you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. You know, hit that notification bell to be notified of when new episodes are on the channel. Uploads can be a little bit sporadic, but I hope you'll stick around for more. Share this video with your friends to get more eyes on the channel as well. You know, I'd love to have more of you watching this content. And also comment and let me know what you thought. And I will see you all next time. Merry Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays.